Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hacking. Oh, no, it's not Hacking Self-Story. It's Motivated Entrepreneurs. I've got two podcasts. Right, okay. Saturday morning, book review day. Everybody loves a Saturday morning. Welcome to the weekend. So today, it's book review day, like ever. And one of the books I've read this week is You're Not Dying, You're Just Waking Up. Jojo, that is my awesome virtual assistant. You will love this book. You will love it. So book recommendation for Jojo. Read this book. It is brilliant. It really is. It's by a girl called Elizabeth April. Now, I can't lie to you. I have got the biggest whopping crush on Elizabeth April. Just Google Elizabeth April. She is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm just drawn to her for some reason. I mean, nobody tell the wife. Nobody tell the wife. Yeah, I think she's lovely. And I love her personality. She talks about all the things that I'm interested in, and yeah, so she's stunning. Right, okay, and again, nobody tell the wife. So what's this book about? This book is going to be a little bit out there for a lot of people. This is very, very much woo, 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 woo. It's all about everything happens for a reason. It's all about things happening for you, not to you. It's talking about spiritual contracts, soul contracts, where with every single person has got a soul contract. There's some bad things happening in your life, and that is because you already asked for those to be happening to you, believe it or not. And by the way, I believe this, and I know I get a lot of grief for this, for these beliefs, because some people get in touch with me and say, "This happened in my life. I didn't know that." I said, but this is my belief, because you wanted to grow your soul. If you imagine that we are an infinite being, we don't just live once, we live many, 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 many times. And so this one life, you've got lessons to learn on here. And to learn them lessons, you've got to go through some shit. You've got to go through some hard times. You've got to go through some good times. You can only learn by experiencing stuff. So your soul, whatever it was, wanted to experience X, Y, and Z. And so whoever did that to you, or you might have done something to somebody else, you had a soul contract with that person. You had a contract with that person to come into your life at that time. They are not working against you. They are working with you. And I've got to remember this. I have got to remember this, because there's, I can't actually go into it, but there's something happened many, many years ago. And I've got to realize that didn't happen for me. That didn't happen to me. That happened for me. That person was, even in this incarnation, you look at them and think, yeah, bad person, but they're actually not. They're actually, that's their role they're playing. We're all playing different roles. We all have a role to play in this. We all have a part to play. It's like a movie. It's like a script. That person had a script to play at that precise moment in time. And it was, whether it was good, bad, or indifferent to me at that time, that was a situation that I needed to learn from and needed to experience. And so I've got to distance myself from these human emotions and just saying, yeah, bad, no, that not bad, that's a soul contract where that person had to come in my life at that time and had to let off a bomb, if you like. And therefore I had to do a lot of growing, a lot of soul searching, a lot of realizing who I am. And that for me was a horrible time, but it was a great situation, because it made me learn about myself. It made me, and then it made me realize how far I have come as well. And so anything that's bad's happened to you, please don't think of it as in just raw emotions, raw human emotions, because it's not that. We're all here for a reason. Every situation that you've been through is designed for you. You have manipulated the situation with your own free will before we was in our earth body, before we was in this human body. This avatar, that's all it is. It's an avatar for your soul. Your soul is very, very old, very, very wise, a lot older than your body right now. And you have to experience in your past lives, and I'm a big great believer in reincarnation, past lives, etc. And I don't really care if people don't believe it or not. That's what I believe, and it gives me great comfort in my life. And so with every iteration of your life, you have been through murder, you've been a murderer, you've been through absolutely everything in your life, in your lifespan, in your lives. And we've all experienced the hardships, we've all experienced good, bad, indifferent, because our soul is evolving, our soul is learning all the time. And so it's not just black and white. It's never black and white. And so this book Elizabeth April's book goes into this and talks about the fifth dimension, the 12th dimension, the ninth dimension, and how us humans came to be. It's just a fascinating book and something that I love to delve into. I really love my spirituality. It's the path that I'm definitely supposed to be going down. And I love learning about it. It's like some weeks I'm like spirituality, and all I'm listening to is podcasts about spirituality and learning and growing on that area. And then some weeks it's like, no, business. I want to know. I'm hungry for learning more, how to grow my business, how to do it in the best way, how to cash revenue and my revenue systems. And then it's just, I love it. I absolutely bloody love it. I feel very, very, very lucky and blessed. And do you know what I did as well? I asked my time is it? I've got to go take the kids to school. I asked my angels, my guardians, whatever you want to call them. I asked them, why have I got such a blessed life? And I don't know whether it's my own, because I'm very, very new to this, speaking to you angels and stuff, and all this sort of stuff. I'm very, very, very early doors, and the message I got back was, again, is it in my head? Maybe, possibly, probably, I don't know. But the message I got back was, it's because this life is designed for you to relax and have a good time, experience the good and the joy in life. You've had many hard lives. And I was like, oh, I wonder if that's true. If it is, I'm upset for my previous self who happened to go through all that shit. But then I'm like, oh, fucking yeah, bring this life on. Because so far, it's fucking brilliant. I love it. I love it. And so it doesn't matter. It's like David Beckham. David Beckham chose this life. You might think it's amazing, by the way, but we don't know what's inside of David Beckham's life. We don't know how it's playing out. We don't know how happy he is. It could be the most unhappy person in the world. But on the face of it, it looks like a very, very blessed life. However, he will not always have had the most blessed life. His soul have been through a journey, like all of our souls. We're all going through a journey. We're all experiencing different stuff. And so just because if you're in a bad place right now, it doesn't mean that your next life or your past life or even this life is not going to be absolutely amazing. And again, if you're going through an amazing life, it doesn't mean that you haven't gone through the crap. You will have been through the crap, because that's how we learn. And it's not, you can't think of it as good and bad. It's the experience. It's the learning. It's the knowledge. It's going through the situations, and we learn from them. And that's what our soul craves. And yeah, I just find it all fascinating. So I would 100% recommend this book. I absolutely have got, I was going to say a mini crush. No, it's a whopping crush on Elizabeth April. Yeah, I think she's absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Claire's okay because she's not interested in men. Well, it's complicated. Well, I don't know. She used to be engaged to a man, and now she's engaged to a woman, and so she's not interested in men. So Claire's okay, and she's on a different continent as well, which is probably helpful. All right, guys, girls, I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.